A crash leaves 3 dead on I-35. Find out why a truck driver is key to the investigation. And hear how students on campus are reacting to the United Football League coming to Oklahoma City.
And our storm energy is increasing this weekend, increasing our storm chances. I got the forecast. This is OU Nightly.
Thanks for watching OU Nightly. I'm Kevin Daniel.
And I'm Cariana Gamboa. Tonight we begin with an update on the investigation led by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol into the fatal crash that left 3 dead, including an officer with the department. OU Nightly's Gracie Stubblefield is live near I-35 with more information.
Kevin, Cariana, the Oklahoma Highway Patrol says they have identified the truck believed to be connected to Wednesday's fatal crash, which claimed the lives of 3 people, including Oklahoma Highway Patrol Trooper Vernon Brake. I'm here on I-35, the same highway where the crash occurred, and OHP's Traffic Homicide Unit conducted an investigation into the crash, where they asked the public for anyone with information on the truck to reach out to them. The truck is believed to be the vehicle which lost part of its load, which may have caused one of the drivers, to swerve to avoid debris colliding with the trooper. OHP investigators say the driver of the identified truck is cooperating with investigators and is a valuable witness. As of today, OHP investigators are still seeking additional information from the public in regards to the crash. Guys, back to you.
From a dash camera they believe can help the investigation is asked to contact OHP at the number on your screen. And it's been a warm and sunny day on campus. You're looking live here on campus. Temperatures, again, have been warm, but changes could be coming this weekend.
OU Nightly's Parker Schrader joins us live in studio with our first weather outlook. Parker.
Yeah, it's been pretty spring-like over the last few days. It's been warm, and that's kind of what's happening right now across much of the metro and state. It's upper 70s with some 80s out across the western portions of the state. And we've been seeing some gusty winds out of the south, around 20 miles per hour here in Norman, a little bit higher, 35 out there. But that has been kind of causing some southerly winds and bringing up some Gulf moisture. We got some moisture right now up into the mid-50s, and this is going to increase, and this is going to be our storm feel over the next few days and into the weekend. So this is going to be something we're going to be watching, and that's going to be what I'm talking about, where we're going to see those figure out the chances and how and when a little bit later as we go on to the show. But I'll be talking more about that as I come up later in the show. But guys, back to you.
Thanks, Parker. And football fans, you might be adding another hometown team to your favorites.
OU Nightly's Reagan Garvin has the details and new reactions from locals to the new team coming to Oklahoma. Reagan.
Kevin, Cariana, the United Football League is coming to Oklahoma City. The UFL announced today that the new team will launch for the 2028 spring season. The team will play in the $121 million MAPS 4 multi-purpose stadium that is set to open in 2028. I have reactions and new name suggestions for the team from locals on campus today. Take a look.
I think it'll be interesting to see how they compete with the Texas teams and if a sense of rivalry forms there.
I think that would be really nice. It would definitely get fan interaction. And
I woke up this morning to a text from my brother that we were getting a professional football team and that they were playing at the uncompleted, probably not even started stadium that'll be downtown.
I've always appreciated spring football. Love it.
Maybe the Storm Chasers.
Oklahoma Lightning.
The 89ers.
I don't know, maybe something tribal would be cool.
A date for the team's name, colors, and branding reveal is unknown, but the UFL says the local OKC community will be included in the selection process. Kevin, Cariana.
Thanks, Reagan. And with the UFL announcement today, we are taking a closer look at the money behind the move.
OU Nightly's Natalie Orozco explains how 1 cent sales tax increase is supporting the project. Natalie.
After many years of planning and anticipation, the MAPS 4 projects are hitting major milestones, from new sidewalks and new bike lanes, with more to come with groundbreakings and grand openings this summer in Oklahoma City.
We're in design on a lot of projects, and we've got some projects that are under construction, so we've got different phases going on right now. And the diversion hub is getting ready to open in about 60 days or so. We have in design the crisis center, the restoration center. We're doing bike lanes, we're doing more sidewalks, and we're doing some trails. We have a whole lot of projects going on right now, about 95 in various stages. Our goal always is to deliver what was promised in the vote and to be on time and to be under budget.
And this budget is funded by a 1-cent sales tax in Oklahoma City.
And the reason that's important is because we pay everything in cash. We pay for it as we build it.
The temporary penny sales tax began April 1st of 2020 and is expected to end by 2028 when other major projects such as the multi-purpose stadium are set to be open to the public. Reporting from Oklahoma City, Natalie Orozco, OU Nightly.
Thanks, Natalie. Now, peace talks could continue in the Middle East. Jack Hancock has that in the rest of today's national and international headlines from the News Center.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he plans to have direct peace negotiations with Lebanon as soon as possible. Lebanese officials say that they have not received any formal invitation and they will not attend while their country is under fire. This comes as just moments ago Israel launched new attacks against Hezbollah in Lebanon. Dozens of Capitol Hill Democrats are calling for the impeachment of President Donald Trump following a Truth Social post where he said, quote, "A whole civilization will die tonight." Representative Sarah Jacobs urged her Republican colleagues to join their vote.
Our Republican colleagues know. They know that threatening genocide is not acceptable. They should realize that their president is putting us in harm's way, is making us less safe, and they should also be demanding impeachment.
If articles of impeachment are brought forward, it would be the third time for the president. And recovery teams in the Bahamas are still searching for an American woman who is missing after falling overboard on her boat. Her husband first reported her missing, and as the search enters day 5, he was arrested in connection to the disappearance. According to his attorney, he continues to deny any wrongdoing and says rough waters caused her to fall overboard and a strong current took her away. And the spacecraft Artemis 2 has begun its journey home from the moon's orbit. It is expected to land in the Pacific Ocean tomorrow at around 8 p.m. Eastern. Kevin, Kiriana.
Thanks, Jack. Did you grab your big event shirt today? Well, because OU's big event is approaching.
Coming up, we'll tell you more about a day full of community service.
And get your medieval costumes out of your closet. The Medieval Fair of Norman is back in town.
A weekend full of jousting, music, and turkey legs. Find out when and where you can swing by after the break. Back to OU Nightly. The Norman Police Department is asking for your help finding this man.
Police say that we're going to pull him up on your screen. The man on your screen is wanted in connection to an assault that occurred earlier this week. According to police, the assault happened on Gray Street and Flood Avenue. Anyone with information is asked to contact Norman Police. Now, it's looking like a fun-filled weekend in Norman with music, art, and a blast to the past. Matthew Carson has that in today's Around the Town report.
This Friday from 6 to 9 p.m., the Second Friday Art Walk is hosted in downtown Norman. Local businesses and artists are coming together to celebrate all types of Oklahoma art. Get ready because the Second Friday Art Walk hosts activities such as karaoke, art exhibits, poetry, live music, and more. And down on at the Uncanny Art House to check out posters submitted for the 2026 Water's Worth It Poster Challenge. And get your swords and shields together for Norman's annual Medieval Fair. Swing on by Reeves Park anytime between Friday, April 10th and Sunday, April 12th for a weekend full of magic, ghosts, and goblins. The fair will be open, rain or shine, and admission is free, but nearby parking at the Lloyd Noble Center costs $10. And if you're in the mood to catch some tunes this weekend, Norman is the place to be. Midway Deli hosts their weekly OU Jazz Jam on Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. And down at the Depot, jazz musician Miss Brown to You is also performing. Sunday night from 7 to 9 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday night will be Hosty at the Deli in Norman at 10 p.m. For more information on these events and more, you can check out visitnorman.com. Kevin, Cariana, back to you.
Thank you, Matthew. And this Saturday is the big event. The big event is OU's annual and biggest day of community service. This year marks the 27th year of the event. According to the organizers' website, the event brings in 6,000 volunteers at over 200 job sites across Norman and Oklahoma City. Now it's springtime in Oklahoma, which means one thing: severe weather.
And coming up, we're going to bring you a closer look into how these storms develop.
And then I will be talking a little bit of where we can see that severe weather as those chances are beginning to increase as we head into the weekend. I've got that coming up after the break.
Hello, I'm Natalie Orozco, and it's time for sports. OKC is the place to be in 2028 when the United Football League makes its way to stay in Oklahoma. 1984 and 1985, golden years. Michael Jordan was drafted in the NBA, OU football won a national championship, and the Oklahoma Outlaws were part of the USFL in Tulsa. Now, the UFL still owns the rights to the name Oklahoma Outlaws, and according to the UFL News Hub, co-owner Mike Rapoli has said the Outlaws name is a possibility. 2 words to make you shiver: Red River. Tomorrow, OU softball will be in Austin for a showdown. Last year, OU barely swept the Longhorns with a 9-8 win, and their last meeting was in the Women's College World Series where Texas advanced to the championship, and this time around, OU focuses on defense.
It will crush offensive flow of the other team when you can shut them down on defense. And so far, this team has shown they can do that. So to me, we've got all aspects working really well right now. And I know everyone knows where we're going next weekend.
And OU baseball has a similar story with Vanderbilt. OU beat the Commodores in the regular season, but were swept in the postseason SEC quarterfinals. This time around, the Sooners are outscoring opponents 225-134. OU comes off its first win over Dallas Baptist since 2023 and will pitch things off tonight at 6. And OU men's gymnastics is sticking landings and sticking #1 seeds. OU recorded the highest team score in the nation of over 332 last weekend. And today, freshman Sasha Boganosuk, who is the highest ranked freshman in the country on floor and vault, along with Nathan Roman, who recently won the MPSF individual parallel bars title, have both earned CGA national awards for their spectacular performances. And OU women's tennis is returning home this weekend after a historical win over Georgia to host a top 10 matchup versus Texas A&M to close out their regular season before they host the SEC tournament next weekend. And not only does men's tennis serve on the court, they serve the community. Hank Trundenson has been named to the SEC Community Service team, from volunteering at homeless shelters to tennis lessons for undeserved youth. And the OKC Thunder just continues to strike. Chet Holmgren racked up 30 points last night versus the Clippers. This 128-110 win earned OKC the NBA's best regular season record and the #1 seed home court for the postseason for their 3rd straight season. And Oklahoma's very own Chris Gotterup drives a path to the Masters. Gotterup has already won twice on the PGA Tour this year and joins the list of the highest-ranked first-timers this week. Kevin, Cariana.
Thanks, Natalie. Still to come on OU Nightly, we'll take a look at how one man took the meaning of hard worker to a new level.
His lifelong service being recognized with a celebration when we come back.
My name is Lauren Jackson. I'm at the OU Nightly Update Desk. At the City of Norman today launched a down payment assistant program to help low to moderate income households buy a home. Funded through federal grant dollars from the Home Investment Partnerships Program, it will provide up to $15,000 to put a down payment on a house. One requirement: the properties must be located within Norman's neighborhoods of Old Silk Stocking, Original Town Site, and the First Courthouse. Kevin, Cariana, back to you guys.
Thanks, Lauren. Now, Parker, you talked about that severe weather risk. What more can you tell us about that going into this next week?
Yeah, no, we just got some severe weather chances starting today, but the main threats we're going to be looking at are Sunday through Tuesday. So definitely get your severe weather plans ready, because severe weather is back on the menu. It is springtime, so keep that in mind as we head forward.
Awesome, thank you. Now, Mark Twain is famous for the quote, "Find a job you enjoy and you'll never have to work a day in your life." Now, if that's the case, Barney Mullen hasn't worked a day in nearly 5 decades. On Wednesday, Barney celebrated 48 years as a busboy at a Phoenix Denny's.
Starting his career in 1977, Barney has become most known for his work ethic and warm personality, and says he plans to keep on working as long as he can.
Now, I mean, get this, even as an apron that says, "Keep calm and let Barney handle it." I mean, don't we all need that energy in our lives?
Yes, absolutely.
He's really just too legit to quit, really.
Yes,
certainly,
he
certainly
quit.
is.
We love him.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching OU Nightly. I'm Kevin Daniel.
And I'm Cariana Gamboa. Be sure to watch OU Nightly live weekdays at 4:30. Good night.